Welcome back. Match 5 on game day 8 here of the competition. The men's blind football at the IBSA World Games Birmingham 2023. And it's a clash between Thailand and Germany for a place in the 9th place fixture on Thursday. With the backdrop, as ever, the University of Birmingham, where my sister studied history, incidentally. Very good university. We're here on the 4G pitch, just as the two teams head out onto the field. Nice bit of music being provided as well, which the people in the stands are dancing away to, just to get everybody psyched up for this encounter. Germany will be looking to put one over on the Thailand team after a fairly average group stage performance from them. And we will pass over now to the guys to introduce the two national anthems for both Thailand and Germany.
Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Thailand. Please remain standing if you are able for the national anthem of Germany.
There you have the two national anthems for Thailand and Germany. And just to recap, this is to establish who will be in that 9th place playoff match, playoff if you like, game between the winner of the next game as well on Thursday afternoon. All matters in terms of the ranking points. And here are the two sides that will go together in goal for Thailand. Number 1, Ponchai. And number 7, Kupan. Number 10, Buayai, the captain. Number 14, Budi. And number 15, Phet Krashang Suk. On the bench, Som Boon Sak, the goalkeeper. Wanit, Pradap Spree, and Ying Churros. And then finally Puna there as well. And then the head coach Alberto German. And the guide Fansawad Warasan. And now your Germany side for this fixture. And And that is Sebastian Temel in goal, Rasmus Narges, Hassan Altumbas, the captain, Time Kutig, and Ali Khan Pektas. On the bench, Niels Hemmenstad, Jonathan Toonsing, Jonas Furman, Alexander Fanman, Emilio Echler, and the head coach Martin Mania, and the guide Jonas Dawid. And here's the reminder of the fixtures that we've already had today. Argentina, a narrow victory over Italy, followed up by a good win for China over Japan. 2-1 win for Colombia, turning the game around against Iran. And then Brazil have just beaten France by 1-0 to set up their quarter-final. We've got this one, and then Spain versus Morocco to follow at 6:30. It's been an entertaining day so far, as Super Tuesday. How's your voice, Dixie?
It's starting to get a bit ropey, I must admit. Keep plugging the coffee down and trying to lubricate it. Looking forward to this game. There's two of the younger countries in blind football. Germany set up theirs. They didn't have a blind team until 2006 at all. They had nothing. And Thailand have only really come to the fore in the last 4 or 5 years, so they're two younger footballing nations, and so they've both done well to get to this stage, and we should be in for, well, especially with the Thais, they're a bit all action, aren't they? You know, they do an awful lot of running and pressing on the ball, so they'll be chasing the Germans around all over the place, I would think. So should be a good game.
Confirmation of the officials as the two captains come together and shake hands in the middle of the pitch alongside the sighted goalkeepers as well. The first is Attila Belint, the second is Vivek Thund Purambali, the third is Stefan Milankovic, the fourth is Fazad Fethili, and the TK is Romino Racido, and the scorer is Mayara Crispin. Two teams huddled together one final time, just as Dixie and myself, Toby Osborne and Dixie Dean here in the commentary position at the gazebo end of the ground. We have the main stand away to our right, and the two sets of coaches, the Tannoy announcers, our cameraman Alec at the top of the scaffolding pole there away to our left hand side, looking down onto the pitch. We are facing out to the coffee end of the ground where the scoreboard is. The floodlights are now on, as well as the light starts to disappear ever so slightly. Of course, it won't. The sun hasn't set as of yet, but it's a little bit moodier here out on the pitch for these slightly later games as the two guides wander across into their positions as well. And there's a fist pump there between the German guide and the Thai goalkeeper Ponchai. He does his last set of stretches as well. His job to keep the Germans at bay today. The referee checks the nets.
And I'm keeping an eye on the benches, because the benches have been just as exciting as the pitch.
Bench cam, that's what we need as well, bench cam. Andrew's doing his best job here on the camera in front of us.
They've been quite volatile today. There's been a lot on the previous 4 games with places up for the Paralympics and stuff like that. So far today, based on the results we've had from this tournament, Brazil have now qualified for the Paralympics, and so have Colombia by getting through to the semi-finals. So you can see why there is so much tension around the place. It's a big prize, and I think there's one more place up for grabs for the, potentially one more place up for grabs for the losing semi-finalists. So that 5th place playoff game becomes really, really important. So I expect we're going to have an high energy, high tempo, high emotional game in the 5th, 6th place playoff game on whenever that is. I think it's Thursday or could be Friday. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, Kitty Com and Prakrong, the captain, get us underway, and it's Kitty Com that brings the ball into the German half, and he fires the ball out to that far side. It's picked up by a Germany player, the number 6, Atumbas, and Tumbas eventually leaves it to Narges, who for a moment I thought was going to retreat back to his goalkeeper, but instead keeps the ball in play and stays further up the field. As a bit of a coming together there as Narges eventually comes in and alleviates the danger off of Germany. And Kutig is the man nearest the kickboard on the far side in front of the main stand. He's in the middle third and he changes the ball and sends it out to that far side, the near side as we see it. But it's had its pockets picked by Kitty Com, who moves into the attacking third here for Thailand. He shoots.
Yeah, it's just wide of the target. Started well, Thailand. They started very quickly and they're on the front foot, and Preston and Germans back in this first minute of this game.
Here come Germany again through Pektas. Pektas running along the line of the attacking third, but he's taken out actually by a heavy challenge there by Pektas. Lots of players clustered together for now as they try to get their bearings on the pitch, and eventually it goes back to the Thai number 1, Ponchai. He plays it out very softly to his captain, Prakrong. Prakrong likes a ball in the air to send it upfield. He does just that, but it finds its way all the way through to a Tumbas, who plays it back to his goalkeeper, Themel. Themel and Pektas not quite on the same wavelength, but Pektas takes it over the halfway line and plays it out to the number 7, Kutig, in front of the main stand. Those two playing a nice 1-2 to send it from left to right and right to left. Could be a chance here for Germany, but Pektas can't quite keep the ball in play.
What a shame. He got himself into a great position, and he just lost control of the ball right at the vital moment.
Ponchai plays the ball upfield. Sorry, Dixie, for talking over you there, but the Germans pick it back up and bring it over the halfway line, advancing through the middle third. A lovely mazy run from the Germans, still going here, and before the shot is played it goes out for a goal clearance.
Yeah, it was a big swing, and as I said before, big swing, no ding. Yeah, the referee's just having a word with the guides and the goalkeepers just to say, look, when the ball's in your third you can talk, and when it's not you can't.
Nonetheless, it will be a goal clearance for Ponchai. He plays it out to one of the smaller players on the park, but the captain nonetheless, Prakrong, who again loops the ball upfield, straight down the middle of the park, and a chance here for Thailand. Almost wrong foots the goalkeeper there, the number 7, Panyanut.
He's given a penalty.
And he's given a penalty. Remarkable.
I think he has. Yes, he has.
Did you spot that was 4 there? We'll see the replay now.
The only thing that it can be is the keeper's out of his area.
We'll see this again.
I didn't see him out of his area. I wasn't
he
really
was,
looking.
in fact, yeah, he does. His knee just sneaks out of his area there.
That's
the
a
goalkeeper.
good spot by the referee, isn't it?
And an early chance then for Thailand to get a goal on the board. Pang Yanut will be the taker. And he'll wait, I'm sure, for the guide to help him with his bearings in a moment's time. The referees come together, and just 2.5 minutes into this fixture, we've got a penalty.
So obviously, before the penalties be taken, the eye shades have just checked one more time to make sure they're in place. He then goes to the goalkeeper and says, "You've got to be on your line," and he'll then pass it over to the attacking coach to do his stuff. Well, this is quite a start for Thailand, I must admit. They really got in their stride quite quickly. And I say again, what a good spot by the referee. Honestly, right on the ball there.
Off goes the guide, taps the near post, goes across and does the same on the far post. And Pan Yawut will take this penalty. He's got his right foot placed on the top of the ball for the time being. Just as the guide taps the back stanchion on the floor there of the goal. And here we go. The penalty will be taken now.
Yeah.
And it's fired into the back of the net. And first blood goes to Thailand, and Pan Winyut is the scorer of the penalty. A really good one as well.
Yeah, the keeper's got his hand to it, but it's not strong enough. And there was enough power on the ball to just knock the hand out of the way. And it's not a bad penalty, but I expect the keeper will be disappointed because he's got his hand to it.
He looks upset with himself. He just started going the wrong way, and then I think his...
Well, it's a double whammy, isn't it? It was him who gave the penalty away as well, so I can understand him being a little bit peeved.
Nonetheless, Germany will get us back underway once the referees have checked the face masks. Checking everybody's eye masks here, which again just slows things down. Arguably could have done that while the penalty was being prepared as well. We'll get ready to get going again. Off go Germany. And their big, tall centre half, Narquez, is the player with the ball at his feet. He looks to try and get beyond the number 14, Kittycom. Kittycom, despite his smaller stature, outmuscles the German player, and now Thailand will break over the halfway line. Good start for them in this game, and it's their number 7 and the goal scorer, Panya Woods, that takes the ball forward again, looking for his second goal of the game. He lands in a heap on the floor. No foul, says the referee, and the Germans will now look to break through. Narquez up against the kickboard in front of the coaching staff. It's taken on by another German players and just thumped out to the kickboard in front of the main stand inside the Thailand half. It's found its way, the ball, into the attacking third for Germany, and then number 7, Kutig. Just as he was about to start moving towards goal, he retreats and will maybe look for a cry from one of his colleagues. Picked back up by Narquez. Narquez just leaves the ball behind him. Narquez now looking for a way through, just taking his time, showing his dribbling skills. Up over the halfway line, still going Narquez into the attacking third for Germany. Thailand players scrambling around, trying to gain their bearings, and Kutig is the player to pick it up near the goal line, and he chooses to make an arcing run inside the attacking third for Germany. It's spilled out though into the D, and then a calm pass back for the Thai team back to their goalkeeper, and it's punched up long by Ponchai, the goalkeeper, but that's a waste. He had so many Thai players around him, he could have just played it short there and they would have started to build from the back.
Yeah, he could have played it short. Don't know why he didn't really, but that's a good stop by the Thai number 7 as he moves the ball forward over the halfway line. Oh, he's got right to the penalty area and just misses his shot there, and the
guide has his hands on his head.
Yeah, I don't know why he went with the outside of the right boot, and it was a wrong part of the foot to use.
Roll back out to Narquez. Narquez sent it out to the side in front of the coaching team. Picked up by Pektas. And that will be a corner for Germany, right in front of us at the gazebo end.
Yeah, it's a good response by the Germans. They've picked up a little bit and taken the game to Thailand now, and it's making it a good open game.
3-man wall for the Thai side, made up of their number 7 Panyawut, who scored the opening goal, and their number 15 Sanan and Kittycom as well. Ponchai has his wall organised. Germany through the number 9 Pektas will take this, and Ponchai just complaining to the referee about something along with the guide. We're back underway. Looped into the D, but it goes the whole way through the D and out to the far side in front of the main stand and picked up by Kutig. Kutig retreats back into his own half, which is sensible. Takes the Thai players out the game and then starts to dribble by himself. Doesn't get past the second Thai player though, that was Prakrong. Prakrong relinquishes responsibility to Kittycom, who will take it forward here. Kittycom pushed into the sideboard in front of the main stand, and now Germany will come again. That's a good tackle there by the Thai captain.
Very
much Germany.
Very much a little and large show there, wasn't it?
It certainly was. Germany move into the Thai half through Narquez, the big tall player at the heart of the German defence, who likes an attack and a marauding run himself. Picked up in the Germany half by Kittycom. He's still going here right on the edge of the D now. He's surrounded by German players who try to just nibble the ball away from him, and they do just that. Now Kittig takes the ball away into the Thai half. Still going here, Kutig. going it all the way alone, right on the edge of the D, but he's marshalled further wide by a Thai player, and it was Panyawut that takes the ball away from him. Now Kittycom will look to orchestrate something, moves over the halfway line, lovely bit of skill to move away from Narquez. Narquez, though, gets back and gets goal side, and there's a bit of a stationary phase of play here when all the players just trying to understand where the ball is. Narquez brings it away following the line of the kickboard on that far side in front of the main stand. He's held up by the Thai captain Prakrong. Prakrong then spreads the play out to the far side, and it will be a goal clearance taken quickly by Ponchai. Looks for the run of the number 7, who is Panyawut. Panyawut retreats back to his own half. It's been a fast-paced game so far. Panyawut with the ball at his feet, looking for an opportunity to pounce. Panyawut moves past Kutig, the number 7, but is pushed further wide inside the offensive third, inside the Germany half. Goes to ground only momentarily. The Germany number 6, Atambas, picks it up, but it's won back again by Panyawut, who's the danger man in this Thai team. He's enjoyed lots of the ball so far in this game and also has his penalty goal that he scored a few minutes ago. Away come Germany now. Through the number 9, Pektas. Pektas, though, loses possession and it goes into the Thai defensive third up against the kickboard in front of the main stand, and that's a good back pass there to Ponchai. Ponchai immediately plays the ball out to the near side where the kickboard is. He's taken inside by the 7, Panyawut. He shoots from range straight at the goalkeeper this time, who gathers well. Gives the ball a shake and then rolls it out to the kickboard on this near side in front of the coaches. It's a good tackle there by the number 15, Sanan. Off goes Panyawut again, but he's faced up by Narquez. Off goes Panyawut once more. A real arcing run from him towards the D. He's helped out by a touch from a German player, and it's back in the goalkeeper's hands. Themel, the man that incidentally gave away the penalty and then couldn't stop it, which gave Thailand the lead. Spread again in front of the kickboard on the main stand side, and the players switch to this near side in front of us in our gazebo, right up against the goal line. And that's a good back pass by the Thailand number 15, and a poor touch from Ponchai in the Thai goal, and then it's sent upfield, and it will be a goal clearance for Germany. I think a timeout has been called.
We're having a little bit of a rest. Timeout called by the Germans, and some fresh instructions, and here we go. We're going to see how close this keeper is to be. Oh yes, he was out. Yeah, both his knees were out, to be honest. Good spot by the referee though. And here's the penalty. And his hand's just not strong enough, is it? It's gone to his left. He's got his arm up to it. No problem, but not strong enough.
Just seemed to slightly move towards his right before then diving the correct way, but it was too little too late, just as we see another chance for Panyawut from a deeper lying position. Another chance for him here as well. He fires straight at the goalkeeper that time, and the buzzer goes to mark the end of the timeout. Referees will now come in, I'm sure, and check all of the eye masks.
Check them all before they run away is the thing. There you go, doesn't take long. Yeah, so we're going to have a restart with the German keeper. We've got 7 minutes left of this half. Thailand winning 1-0.
Pektas has gone off as well. A substitution for Germany during that timeout. It's rolled out to the substitute. I'm just trying to establish who exactly it is. It's the number 6. Thailand in possession inside their own half. Here they come again, Germany. It's the number 2, I beg your pardon, who was Tosing, that has come on to replace the number 9, Pektas, for Germany. It's Thailand in possession again. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock in this first half as the Kittycom Number 14 brings it forward. Germany come again, moving into the Thailand half, twisting and turning, and the substitutes making a real impression here. Jonathan To Sing moves up towards the D, central to the goal now. But the Thai players work together to snuff out that attack. The referee spotted something he doesn't like.
There was no Roy from the German. There, the little captain for the Thai team. He's quite a small character, but he certainly gets in amongst it, doesn't he? He's 2 or 3 times he's been a last man, and he's come across and snipped the ball off the much bigger Germans and snuffed out the danger. So we've got another Thai player down by us going through his warm-up routine. Don't know if we'll see him this half or not, but he started the process of coming on.
The ball forward there, stopped by Kutig. He moves into the D.
That's a goal clearance.
Ponchai picks the ball up. Waits for an opportune moment to just drop it straight away. They like the short goal clearance to the Thai team. And it's now with Prakrong, the captain, who then loops it forward.
Yeah, he's done it every time, hasn't he? Walked forward 4 or 5 yards and chipped it up into the penalty area.
Trickles through to the German goalkeeper, Themel. And he sends the ball upfield. Out it goes to this right-hand side, To Sing, who's made a real impression since he's come on and has caused the Thai team a few problems. Just gets his bearing, he's still in play, uses the kickboard to his advantage. And we'll leave it to Narquez now. But it's back with To Sing. He tries to find some room on his left foot, shoots, and it was on target. Cracking effort from him. Straight into the clutches of Ponchai in the Thai goal, who drops it straight away again to Prakrong. And we see that looping ball forward once more. Stopped by To Sing, though, in the middle of the park. He moves through the centre circle, still going, To Sing. Checks back in the end, just uses his back to push the Thai defenders out of his way. The ball needs to keep moving here. Prakrong eventually scoops it away from him. And now the scorer of the goal, Panyawut, brings it forward. But he's stopped by Narquez. Germany come, it's wave after wave of attack at the moment for the Germans. And the number 7, Kutig, comes back inside and then goes back in the opposite direction again. And that's a cracking challenge by the captain, the number 10.
That's a foul.
Maybe a bit of frustration from Narquez. He just cynically trips the captain there after he'd won the ball back.
Yeah, the Thai captain's doing a great job for his team at the back there and keeps snuffing out the danger and getting in amongst the German sides. Good response from Germany. They've really stepped it up a gear or two. Looks like we are going to see a substitution. Or is it a timeout?
It's a Thailand timeout.
And now we will see a substitution during this timeout. I think for the Thais.
Work out who that is. I think it's number 6 that is set to come on. Who is Wanchana.
The referee down here wants to do the substitution. He's trying to get someone's attention on the table to give him permission to do it, but they're not looking this way.
Yes, Wanchana will be the player to come on.
Still waving his arm up in the air. Please look at me. Come on. I'm down this end.
They don't seem in any rush, do they? All 3 of them up there. Looks a bit frustrated. And there is the buzzer.
To start again, he's still not looking this way. Well, see, this is what annoys me about the processes and procedures. This could have been done during the timeout. So not only do we, it's a minute lost because of the timeout, we then lose another 20-30 seconds for the substitution.
Well, Kittikom comes off and Wanchana comes on in his place. And the referees give the ball a shake to give everybody an opportunity to regroup, gather their bearings again. 4 minutes, 4 seconds for this first half left on the timer. And we will be back underway. The 15 for Thailand, Sanan will lay it off to Prakrong. Prakrong just fires it straight at Narkaz, the Germany tool number 5. Bit of confusion as to who was taking the ball on there for Germany. But eventually it's picked up. The number 3 does that. Tosing. Furman, the Germany number 3, has snuck on during that timeout as well. Here is Tosing, and he's challenged, and that's a push by the Thai number 7 there, and it will be a free kick for Germany. Can they find an equaliser in this game just before the half-time whistle? Well, Narkas seems to be the most effective player, and Tosing that came on. They're the two main players in this Germany side that seem to be having the biggest effect so far on the occasion. But it's still that one goal for Thailand that separates the two teams.
It's quite a natty head guard one German's got. It's coloured in the Germany colours. Stood over the ball, the referee tries to get the ball back 5 metres. Right.
So Tosing and Rasmuth Narkez are the 2 players over this free kick, and all 4 outfield Thai players are in the wall. Ponchai seems happy with how it's been organised, and we're almost ready to get back underway. Narkez might look to just roll it into the path of Tosing. He will do just that. Tosing is poised, and the guide is just tapping the frame of the goal now. The German guide today is David Jonas, and you can probably hear the instructions coming from him over the speakers as well as the ground here falls silent. The Thai players surged forward there before a touch came from the German player, so we're going to have a bit of a retake.
So we've got to do all that again. That's a yellow card offence. Just book them.
The guide is told to get things going once more. Four-man. Breaking news. Breaking news, if you heard that in the background, that notification going off, that the free kick hasn't happened yet.
No, breaking news. The Wall have got away with breaking. And there's no yellow card.
The guide is going about his business again. David Jonas makes his way from left to right. Barks some instructions. And off we go. Okay, Tosing does shoot and forces a decent save from Ponchai after all that. And Ponchai immediately loops the ball forward. Misses everybody. Will it make its way through to a Thai player? It does, but that will be a goal clearance. And the Germans will get things going again pretty quickly. Rolled out slowly to the German number 6. And Tosing, that was his intended target, came off the kickboard. Tosing picks it back up again though. In a dangerous position here, came off a Thai player, might sneak all the way off play. It does, it will be a corner for Germany. 3 minutes of this first half remaining. Jonathan Tosing over this one. With Atambas, who's come forward from a more defensive position to help out his German colleague. Ponchai poised in the Thai goal. We're back underway, and Tosing will choose to arc his way around. He does shoot from range this time, but he scuffs his attempted shot, and it goes from right to left out to that far side in front of the kickboard. The Thai players trying to just nurdle a way out from a tricky position. All 4 of them are over on that far side. They could do with spacing out a touch. Eventually 2 of them do move further up the field. But bit of deadlock down there as the number 3 for Germany, Furman, tries to find Narkez. Still going here. 2 sets of players just tussling with each other, trying to regain some proper possession here. Narkes battling with the number 6 for Thailand. Number 6 for Thailand still going, doing really well. Just outside his defensive third. Of course, Thailand still have the lead through that penalty. The referee has blown his whistle, though.
Yeah, head guard to come off again, I think. Or is it a shoe? It's a shoe.
To Singh just comes across to the bench to receive a bit of an instruction from the coaching staff.
Yeah, we just got over 2 minutes to go in this game. Well, till half time.
Prakrong, the captain, is waiting for this drop ball to land at his feet, and then he will play it further forward. I'm sure it will be given back to Germany. Or maybe not. Back to the goalkeeper he goes, and the goalkeeper takes his time and does eventually punt it up the other end of the pitch, and it misses absolutely everybody and will be a goal clearance for Germany. Back underway again, and it just goes straight past Narkes, but it's picked up by Furman. Furman now finds himself in a lovely position, but it's a good tackle from the Thai number 7, Panyawut. Here comes To Singh. To Singh checks back inside, looking to get the ball onto his favoured left foot, it would seem. To Singh goes again, up against the kickboard in front of the benches. 90 seconds remain of this first half. Now Narkes goes from right to left and follows the line of the halfway markings. Battling there is the captain, Prakrong, up against Furman. The two of them all over each other, and the ball wasn't anywhere near them. Narkes now battling, trying to take advantage and possession as well. Knocked out to this near side to To Singh. To Singh picks it up against the kickboard. Just inside the attacking third, To Singh, he shoots. Fires wide. It will be a goal clearance for the Thai side, and they will take, with a minute left, the opportunity to make, well, in fact, no, it'll be Germany actually will make a substitution, and Narkes will be the player number 5 to make his way off the field.
Good effort up from the German. He was just knocked off balance a little bit when he hit it, and it spun away to the left-hand side, but he's been quite lively since he's come on. Is it the number 2?
Yes, it was, Furman.
Yeah.
Kutig's now come back on for Narkes, the big tall centre-half, who's not afraid of moving out from the back. Konchai thunders the ball upfield, looking for the striker. That just took a slight deflection off a Germany foot there, but made its way through to the goalkeeper, who clears. And that will evade everybody and go out for a goal clearance.
Yeah, the Thai guide up the other end of the pitch is beckoning in all his players to get up and get out of there.
Overarm throw in, and the number 7 picks up Panyawut, who scored the first goal from the penalty spot. He's excellent with the ball at his feet. Commentators curse, though, as he loses control ever so slightly, but has a low centre of gravity and manages to keep his balance. Follows the line of the D as he looks to maybe try a shot here. Squeezes through, but it eventually trickles through to the goalkeeper, who releases the throw quickly. And it's back with the number 2 for Germany, Furman. Furman, is there a chance? Now it's Toling with the shot. He fires wide, and that will be a goal clearance with 10 seconds left on the clock. Ponchai, with the ball in his hands, just drops it to the floor, and it's picked up by the number 10.
And that will be
Prakrong, and that will probably be the end of the action for this first half. Takes a deflection off a Germany player, and there goes the buzzer. And there we have all the action for the first period, and the scoreline is 1-0 to Thailand through that penalty for Panyawut early on in the game. And here is that penalty again. We'll see the incident with the 2 knees of the goalkeeper just sneaking outside the box.
Yeah, it's the referee on the far side who got it, wasn't it? Straight away he's whistled it. He's right in line with the edge of the box. There can be no argument.
And a powerful penalty.
And to be fair to the Germans, they didn't argue it either.
And no complaints about the penalty as well. It's a good one. So that's the main bit of action from that first half. We'll rejoin you in just under 10 minutes after this video on the rules of blind football and a message as well from IBSA.
It's fast, technical and tense. This is your guide to five-a-side football. There are 5 players per team, 4 outfield players and a goalkeeper. The aim of the sport is to score a goal by kicking the ball into your opponent's goal, and at the end of the game, whoever scored the most wins. Players must wear eye shades to ensure that all players have the same level of vision. That is apart from the goalkeepers, who aren't required to wear eye shades and can be fully sighted. Their job is to keep the ball from going in the goal behind them. But how do the players on the field know where the ball, or indeed the goal, is? Well, the ball in blind football is specially designed to make sound whenever it moves. Also, each team has a guide behind the opposition goal to help direct them. Each player is required to shout "Voy" when going for the ball. This ensures every player has the cues they need to help build a picture of what's going on and what to do next in defence or attack. To help this, total silence is required from the crowd until a goal goes in. Voy is Spanish for go, and it was the Spanish who were credited with originally developing blind football in the 1920s. As well as the Paralympics, teams from all corners of the world can compete at World, European, Asian, African and America's Championships, as well as a World Grand Prix.
Blind football can be played by both men and women, with the historic first Women's World Championships coming up in 2023.
So what are you waiting for? Give it a try.
IBSA, International Blind Sports Federation, presents, with the support of the International Paralympic Committee, IBSA Anti-Doping App, the first application of its kind in the Paralympic movement, specifically designed for blind and visually impaired people. Athletes, coaches, medical staff, managers, and the public in general now have a powerful tool to stay focused on the principles of clean sport. Scrolling down the main menu, you can find all the important themes you need to know to play fair and be alert to testing procedures and necessary adaptations for athletes with visual impairments. IBSA gives top priority to anti-doping control, being the only international federation with 3 sports in the Paralympic family: goalball, football and judo. IBSA Anti-Doping App has external links, namely to WADA, where our sport agents can always find the most updated information, especially the list of prohibited substances and methods. Glory in sport can only be achieved by the athlete's awareness of their rights and responsibilities. You can find them on the IBSA Anti-Doping App. IBSA is continuously promoting anti-doping education to all its affiliate athletes and sport agents, not only about the consequences of the use of doping and the risk of using supplements. IBSA believes that education is the major tool to fight doping in sport. Informed athletes can make better decisions. Download the app now at the usual operating system stores.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have seen history being made today.
Such a great team at these championships.
IBSA. Beyond sight. Feel the sport.
Welcome back for Thailand versus Germany here. The half-time interval has almost concluded for the second half of this fixture, which will tee up the 9th place clash on Thursday. At the moment, it's Thailand that are going through, following that penalty in the first half to Panyawut. Dixie and I are refreshed following a drink at half-time there and a quick sandwich.
Well, I can think of other words to call it rather than refreshed. Yeah, but we're here.
We are here.
And we're ready for a second half. Expect a bit of a barnstorming performance by the Germans in this second half.
Yes, hopefully they'll go full throttle at Thailand here and try and grab an equaliser. Will we see our first set of penalties of the day? We may well do, as it's flung forward by Narkes. Goes out for a goal clearance for Thailand.
We don't want to see any penalties. We want to get this game done in the allotted time.
The number 10.
Really?
Pakrong flings it forward. It's back to Narkes, who's the only German player to have touched the ball so far in this second half. Off he goes on a marauding run towards the attacking third, which Thailand are defending diligently at the moment. All 4 players back behind the ball. And there's an infringement there that the referee has spotted. It will be a free kick for Germany. It will be taken by Thurman, the number 2, on the near side in front of the kickboard and the coaching staff and the officials. The referee just takes some steps forward just to make sure the 2-man wall for Thailand is adequately far enough back. And the whistle goes and Thurman takes it on, but it's immediately stopped by a Thai player, and off they go. Thailand. Kittikom is pulled back, but he's through on goal here. Kittikom, can he shoot? He does. Can't quite organise his feet, and the goalkeeper lunges down to his left-hand side. It's a good save in the end by Temel in the German goal, and now the German side will look to break. Hanging in there, Germany. Thailand with the best chance so far in this second half, but Germany break. Lovely swivel by their number 10. Can he poke home there? And it's a good save.
It was a marvellous advantage play by the referee just then. But I wonder if he's going to go back and book the lad when he does eventually go out. Because it was a blatant foul, wasn't it? It was a blatant pullback. The referee did really well to let it go. And the referee had recognised it because he was going to blow. And he's recognised that it was a foul.
It was Fangman that was ready to shoot. Here is Thurman, though, just inside his own half. Tosing, I beg your pardon. Just trying to slowly make his way forward. And he does well, actually. Just swivels around a Thai player, but the Thai player has now won it back, and he's on the far side in front of the kickboard nearer the stand, and he just runs the ball out of play in the end.
Now he stopped the game. He stopped. Now, let's have a little look here. What's he going to do? He's calling the player over who was involved. He's just giving him a warning. Okay, at least he's recognised the fact that he needs to go and have a word with him. So, yeah, good bit of refereeing, I suppose. He could have carded him quite easily because it was a blatant pullback.
Narkes quickly apologises, acknowledges his mistake, and that throw there, the goal clearance from the Germany keeper, makes his way right up to the other end. It'll now be a goal clearance for Thailand. It's just dropped into the path, as we've become accustomed to Prakrong, who sends a fairly powerful pass out to the kickboard in front of the main stand, and it's now with Prakrong again. Prakrong advancing, looking to move up towards the halfway line, but he retreats. He's just at the bottom base of the centre circle, and then he kicks it forward into German territory. So Tosing for Germany now has possession. Prakrong, though, wins the ball back into the Germany half. Lovely touch from him. Moves into the offensive third and then takes a tumble. Back to his feet, using that low centre of gravity. Then he just pivots on the spot and moves out to the kickboard on the far side in front of the main stand. Backheels it, and it goes all the way through to the Germany goalkeeper, who clears. Over towards Tosing. 12 minutes left, 3 minutes gone. Tosing follows the line of the halfway marking. And it's picked up by the number 7 for Thailand. Panyawut, who is the scorer, of course, of the opening goal, and he takes a tumble and it's conceded. Well, he concedes the goal kick.
Yeah, he tried to keep it in by sliding to keep it in, but he didn't succeed in that, so we're going to start with a goal clearance from Germany again.
Is Femmel, who usually goes long with his goal clearances, but this time he just drops it to the number 6, Atambas, who kicks it right up towards the Thai goal, and it goes all the way out again for a goal clearance. Looped up into the skies by the Thai goalkeeper Ponchai, and now the referee has spotted something again he doesn't like. I think it's Atambas's
he's got a
face mask.
He got a bang in the face out, and I think it was probably his own player. And it looks like they're going to have to take him off. Doesn't look happy.
Doesn't look happy at all. He looks a bit dazed by that one. Makes his way over to the physio on the near side.
Yeah, they're going to have to make a substitution.
They've done just that, and Atambas makes his way off. There'll be a substitution then for Germany with 11.5 minutes left on the clock. The official down here checks all aspects of his kit. And the number 7, Kutig, who started the game, will come back on. Atambas makes his way off. And it will start with Narchez, and he's just on the edge of his own D. It will be a drop ball for Germany.
Didn't look too serious, the lad coming off, did it really? He's got a little bump, but they've sat him down and they just put a bit of ice on it, so I think he'll be all right. We might even see him again just before the end of this half.
Forward from Narchez. It's intercepted by Panyawut, who leaves it for Kittikom inside his own half for Thailand at the base of the centre circle. Now Prakrong, the captain, picks the ball up and moves towards the halfway line, swivels inside and plays a pass out to nobody in the end, really.
Yeah, I think he thought someone should have been coming up that board for him, and there was no one there. And
Germany pick possession back up. It's not a bad opportunity for Thurman. He moves towards the Thai box, but the goalkeeper was equal to it, Ponchai, and he rolls out straight away, looking to put Kittikom on the attack. Kittikom all the way to the other end of the pitch. He's got an opportunity here to put it past the keeper, just wide of the post. And that will be a corner for Thailand.
Yeah, it's a good save by the keeper. Just have a look at it again. Just have a look where the keeper's legs are.
Not spotted that time. He made a good spot, the referee in the first half.
Yeah, could have been given, I suppose. But I suppose what the logic was that the part of his body that did touch the ball was inside the box. So I suppose that's a critical thing. Really, his legs didn't touch it, did it? It was his hands, and his hands were in the box.
Corner taken. Thailand are up and running again. Kittikom picks the ball up, but he's running out of room. Finds some room, though. Moves into the D.
Oh, good save.
Another good save. And he had to react quickly to that one because it took a deflection off Narchez, the goalkeeper, and he just pushes it round the post.
Yeah, this is what Germany don't want. They don't want the ball in and around their box. And the clock soon starts to tick down, and then it all becomes a little bit frantic, and time runs away with him.
Little grouping of German fans up in the stands with the flag draped over the fence at the back, but we have a timeout here. The referee just, I think, chatting to one of the other officials.
Third referee's called him up. Obviously, the benches are not behaving again. We've seen a lot of this today, but nothing like the Italian bench, have we?
No.
Oh, God, I don't want to see that ever again. That was absolutely disgusting. I'm not going to go into details about it, but if you want to have a look, the game's on YouTube, so I'll leave it up to you whether or not you want to see what happened.
Feels like ages ago. That was this morning at the 8:30 kickoff between Italy and Argentina. Very heated affair.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but it's going to stay long in my mind. Right, so the referee's had enough of them, and he's saying, right, that's it, you won't shut up, I'm going to card you. And quite right too. They have been warned.
Yellow card as well, I think, for maybe one of the players here.
Well, he's still got the card out, hasn't he? But I don't know what he's done. Oh, he's carded the big tall German lad.
He has. Walks away again.
And now he's come across.
So 2 yellow cards dished out. The first
3.
First one went to somebody in the coaching team for Germany, and the second one goes to one of the players on the pitch.
The first one went to the Thai head coach, who's Argentinian. The second one went to the big tall German lad, the number 10. And he's come across again in the direction of the German bench and brandished another one. So I'm not sure why I can understand why the 2 coaches have got it, but I don't know what the 10 did. But
we're back underway. Fangman was the number 10 that got the card, and we'll have a goal clearance now for Thailand. The corner came to nothing, rolled out quickly by Themel. Now the number 2, Tosing, looks to try and take the game to Thailand, but he's stopped before he gets anywhere near the D. Bit of confusion between the Thai players right on the edge of their own D, and eventually they squeeze the ball away and move into the middle third of the pitch. And now Tosing picks the ball back up on the halfway line for Germany. Into the final 10 minutes of this encounter. And now it's with the number 7 for Germany, Kutig, who's back onto the field following that injury to Atumbas. He's tucked over next to the kickboard on that far side. It's been prodded through. And that will be a goal clearance for Thailand. Rolled out, up towards the Thai number 7. Panyawut, who is the scorer of the only goal, and he swivels onto his right foot and shoots, but it's not going to trouble the German goalkeeper Themel. It's rolled straight back out again, looking for Tosing. He seems to be the outlet that the Germans are looking for at every opportunity here.
Yeah, he's been quite bright since he's come on, hasn't he? He's quite a strong player, and they're trying to get to the ball to him as often as possible.
Sanan, the Thai
Good
15.
play by the captain again. He's nicked it off his toes and gone back to his keeper. Well done.
Keeper plays upfield. Narquez brings the ball away and just shrugs off one tackler, then 2. Sort of barges through 3 players like a marauding second rower on the rugby field. Narquez still going here. This time he is tackled. No foul, says the referee. Up against the kickboard on that far right-hand side, the German number 10, who was warned a few moments ago for his involvement in an incident. He got the yellow card. It was Fangman. He's on the ball now. Fangman knocks into a Thai player, then shoots from range. A bit of a hopeful effort, really. It goes out for a goal clearance with 8.5 left.
Yeah, I think he was tired. Thought, right, well, I can't run anymore, so I'm going to shoot. So the Thai keeper's got it. He's just dropped it down to his keeper again in the box. And he plays it out wide.
Up it goes. Panyawut, the number 7, in possession now. On the line for the attacking third. Just loops a pass up in the air, but it evades everybody in the end and is picked up by the danger man Tosing, that will start again, bang on the halfway line. He consolidates and goes back to Kutig. Fangman is in some space out on the right-hand side, but Kutig opts to go it alone. He dribbles past several Thai players. I think that's going to trickle all the way through and will be a goal clearance for the Thai side.
It's good defensive performance by the Thai number 10, the captain. Again, he gets out there and disrupts the Germans.
Good throw out as well. And it finds Kittikom in an attacking position deep inside German territory, but he's blocked off by 2 German players. An infringement as well. I think he just stops the German players getting back to their feet there, and it will be a free kick for Germany. Bit of a hug there between the 2 players just to congratulate each other on the tough tackling. Narquez and Kutig then over this free kick deep inside their own half, just on the edge of the D, nearer the kickboard, in front of the temporary sort of stand, if you like, the gazebos where the coaches are housed. Off goes Kutig. He's tracked manfully, but he skips past 2 tacklers, but I think he just loses control of the ball and it goes out for a goal clearance. And 7.5
right, we're having
minutes
a break.
remain, and we'll have a half time break of this second half for a timeout called by Thailand. We may see some substitutes during this time as well.
Well, if they're going to do them, let's hope they do them during the timeout, not leave it till we're ready to start again.
Any standout performers for you today, in particular individuals, Dixie, across the course of the day?
Oh, well, we've seen some cracking performances across the course of the day. I thought you were going to ask me about this particular game. And I was just thinking, obviously, in this game, the captain for Thailand, the little number 4, isn't it? I think is the captain. He's been particularly good. And the German number 2 with the snazzy head guard, he stood out. But yeah, it's the usual protagonists across the day. You look at them, it was the 2 Colombians up front in that game that stood out. French team, Villaroo, got a few knocks and bumps and bruises, and he wasn't up to his usual self, was he? And he didn't, through no fault of his own, he didn't perform like he usually does. So that was a little bit disappointing, because I think if he would have been fit and not taking those bumps and bruises, he could have changed the course of the game against Brazil. But we've seen some great games. That's the most important thing. You've seen 4 good games prior to this, and we're off again.
Rolled out to Kittikom, who chips the ball up to the far side. It's right on the halfway line now. Fangman takes it forward. Good dribbling from him, but he's stopped in his tracks by Prakrong. Fangman now just backed up against the kickboard. And it goes all the way back to...
It's gone out for a corner. It's a total mismatch with the Thai captain, isn't he? He's about 4'0" and Fangman about 10'10". Honestly.
Corner then for Germany. And Narquez just trots across to sort out the positioning of the ball, ready for Fangman to take over. Just organise the wall now, the Thai team. 7 minutes remaining here in the penultimate game of the day. Some instructions coming from the German bench. The referee just making sure the wall is adequately positioned. And we're back underway. Off goes Fangman. Passes it, tries to square it across the edge of the D. Maybe a push or a cry for a push there against the Thai player. Nothing given by the referee. Here's Narquez now on the ball, deep inside his own half, centrally positioned in front of the D, and he will run forward up over the halfway line, out towards the right now as he attacks the coffee shop end, as we've named it, and that will be a goal clearance for Thailand.
Yeah. Number 10's going to get it again, I think. Yeah, he's just dropped it to his captain again.
Tries to just do that sort of discreetly to buy Thailand a bit of time on the ball. Prakrong comes forward and that ricochets. We've seen another kick in.
Yeah, it's gone out for a kick in again. It'll be a kick into Thailand. Come off the German number 10. So he's had a fine game, the Thai captain, hasn't he? Really been really involved at both ends, and he's a tough character.
Yeah, he's an excellent sort of sweeper that they have at the base of the team lineup, and that's a nice pass forward as well. But unfortunate for him, it just misses everybody and goes out for a Germany goal clearance. It will be dropped at the feet of Narquez, taking a leaf out of the Thai book in terms of restarts. Narquez punts it forward. Good close control by Fangman. Fangman shoots, slices his effort on goal. And that will be a Thai goal clearance now. Clock is back on and it's an aggressive throw forward.
It's over the halfway line.
And that's a bit sloppy there from the Thai goalkeeper Ponchai.
Yes, I don't know how many times we've seen that today. Oh, it does annoy me. Good grief, you can see the blinking line. Let's get it to bounce before it. Unbelievable.
Away we go again. Furman finds, or Kutig finds Fangman, who just hits the outside. I'm not sure how close that was to the post necessarily. It hits the bottom frame of the goal, but it was a good effort.
Yeah.
He'd lost a boot in the process, and it It will be a goal clearance for Thailand when we restart.
Yeah, and I think the keeper went down in instalments. Didn't go down very athletically. It was like, oh, I'll put my knee down, then my hip, then my shoulder.
Fangman back on his feet, and Ponchai will get things going again momentarily. He does just that, takes as much time as he can. He launches it forward. I thought it was going to be a shorter one this time, but it wasn't. Misses the German player, and that'll be a corner for Thailand. It was an effective throw out from Ponchai. And now Thailand are up in the German half with this corner. And will, I'm sure, try and just nurdle the clock down a little bit more.
Yeah, we got 5 3/4 minutes to go.
One foul against Thailand so far in this game. It's been a pretty
clean game, hasn't it? There's not been much in it, really.
Bar the yellow cards for those on the bench.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's a sliced effort on goal there from Panyawut, whose goal separates the two teams from the penalty spot at this stage. Coming together between two players there, and it will be a free kick for Germany. Bang on the halfway line. Right next to the kickboard by the sets of coaches as well down there.
But it's been a bit of a theme, hasn't it, all the way through this tournament. The benches have had more cards than the players on the pitch. By a street. It's not just 1 or 2 more. It's by a street. The benches have been misbehaving.
Excellent tackle there. Here come Thailand through Kittikom. Through on goal.
Oh.
Kittikom just drags it wide of the post. Loses his balance ever so slightly under the challenge of Kutig at the last. And the restart is taken quickly by the German goalkeeper. The German player misses it completely. It will be a goal clearance for Thailand. So we're eking towards the final 5 minutes of this encounter. As I said, the penultimate game of the day. Rolled out. And that misses the German player, and he just clips it with his shin and takes the heat off the ball slightly, which allows Kittikom to regain possession.
That's a goal clearance.
So a goal clearance for Germany. Good defending from Narkaz.
Well, let him go.
Narkaz and Kittikom just coming together slightly. But it will be a goal clearance nonetheless. Into the final 5. Rolled out to Narkaz. He plays it out to the left. Looking for the number 7, Kutig. Kutig brings it forward. Bypasses Tosing. And that's a great sort of shrug there against the captain Prakrong, who recovers well and gets goal side and wins back the ball. But Kutig has it again inside the Thai half, centrally positioned. Looking for options, scanning around. That's a missed kick there. He was just trying to hear a cry from one of his colleagues left and right. 4.5 minutes left. We're going to see a substitution now for Thailand.
Number 14's departing. Number 6 coming on.
Well, we said, you said, Dixie, that you'd expect to see the number 6 back on. Forgive me, that was for Germany, actually. So the 6 is coming on for Thailand. Wanchana. He just wanders up to the halfway mark, and that's a good block there from Kutig to keep the ball from going beyond him to the number 7, Panyawut, for Thailand. Here is Kutig, checks back, opts to retreat towards the halfway line and just reset and hopes that he gets a cry from one of his colleagues. It goes out to Tosing. Tosing is held up by a Thai player, the number 10 there, Prakrong. Now the number 2 for Germany, Furman, Tosing, Kutig and Karsang, and there's a bit of a cry of frustration there from the German player. It's back inside their own half, and they play it back to the goalkeeper in the end, who goes long, looking for a Fangman out on that far side. It just touches the referee and makes its way out for a goal clearance. Germany are quickly running out of time in this game. Dropped short to the Thai player, the captain, Prakrong. Sent upfield, and Narkas intercepts inside his own half and moves out of his defensive third, but he's immediately dispossessed by one of the Thai players. Now it's with the number 6, Wanchana, for Thailand, but Narkas has other ideas. He wins back possession in the middle third, but into the Thai half. Narkas just trying to take matters into his own hands and bulldoze his way through the Thai defence, and he's done just that. He's now closer to the edge of the D, but he's up against the kickboard on this near side. Thailand defending diligently as we move into the final 3 minutes. Still battling hard down there. The ball is kept moving. The referee happy with play to continue. The number 7 Panyawut is back supporting. Thailand will keep it here for as long as they like. Now the captain Prakong just cleverly plays it back to his goalkeeper. He's got an excellent relationship with him. And a slided attempted interception there from Kutig doesn't quite play off, and he will start in his own half and go again.
Yeah, it was a good play by Latizer. Just winding the clock down, getting a foot in. And we've got... It's a free kick to Germany, I think. I think the Thai said void there.
Be a free kick for Germany just outside the offensive third as they attack the Thai goal. Towards the coffee shop end. The end that Thailand have defended so well in this second half. 2.5 minutes left on the board.
I think the Thais are going to have to be a bit careful with their foul count. They're up to 3 now, so you get one more and they're in the dreaded zone.
Narkas just receives some instructions from the bench. And off we go again. It will be Tusing to take this one on. He has a clear path to goal, but the goalkeeper dives down well to his right-hand side. 2 minutes 19 left, and he loops the ball upfield towards the number 6, who has just come onto the field of play, which is Wanchana. Wanchana, though, is stopped in his tracks by Kutig. Kutig will come forward now, up over the halfway line, unchallenged at the moment, down the left-hand side, up against the sideboard, and he's flattened by a Thai player who's come off worse, but it's a free kick for Germany, and we have just inside 2 minutes remaining.
And there you go. What's happened now? They're up on 4 fouls. So every other foul now is going to be a 8-metre penalty. Thai players still on the floor. Physio has not come on as yet, so he can stay on. Goalkeeper's had a look at him. Not sure if he's a medical expert or not. Oh my word! And he's just gone down to the floor again. Now he's up again. Oh, he seems to be all right. I thought the way he fell down there, he was quite seriously hurt, but obviously not. So the Thai bench has just been told they're on 4 fouls, so any more, and it'll be 8-metre penalty.
Four fouls then for Thailand. 2 minutes remaining for Germany to salvage something. The referee just organising the 4-man wall, as is the goalkeeper. He's nudged them across, and then I suspect he will protect his near post. 2 and 7 for Germany over this free kick. Kutig looks like he might just leave it for Tosing to take on and try and arc his run and orchestrate a clear run to goal. 4 fouls then for Thailand. The referee is poised to blow his whistle. Ponchai in a crouched position in the Thailand goal, but again the referee not happy. We're not too far away, I think, from a German substitution as well. The number 6, Atumbas, just warming up near us. And those legs firing for the final few phases of this game.
Yeah, he must have recovered from whatever the issue was, because he looks all right now.
The guide just tapping the posts there at the Thailand goal. David Jonas, the guide behind the goal for Germany. It will be rolled to Tosing. Tosing will get things moving. Onto his left foot, he shoots and he drills it across the face of goal. Untroubled was the goalkeeper, Ponchai, in the end.
Yeah, he'd have done well to score from there because the angle was so tight. He'd probably done better to come the other way. Let the goal open up for him. They are going to make a substitution when they get the opportunity.
Prakrong.
And that opportunity might come now.
Yep, just before the goal clearance.
Nope, it's not.
We play on momentarily. To Singh will take it on. Dribbles around the outside of Prakrong this time and shoots at goal again. And it's wayward. It'll be a goal clearance with 1:30 left on the clock. And we'll see a substitution now. And it will be Atumbas to be reintroduced for Germany. And Narkas will be the player to make way for him. Who's been a good performer in this game. It's not quite gone his way though.
Right, what have we got left? 93 seconds.
Morocco getting warmed up, ready for the last fixture of the game, away to our left-hand side.
Yes.
Ready to take on Spain a bit later on. We'll start the coverage for that at 6:20.
I wonder how Hattab is today.
Off goes Tolling. Is this the good chance for Germany that they needed? No, he drills it wide again. It will be another goal clearance as we approach the final minute.
That's the last 3 shots have all gone into the same area, haven't they? Wide of the goal in that particular zone. It's gone short again.
As though they believe he's their best outlet. Thumped
here
forward. It could be an opportunity here for Thailand. The ball is kept in play. It's back with the goalkeeper in the end. Bit of a collision by the near post as we closer to the end. Themel is the goalkeeper with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, the referee blew his whistle, so he's got to restart the game somehow. So he'll just drop the ball to the keeper.
Well, Themel needs to act fast here as the timer goes back on. We're into the final minute, and it's aggressively thrown out overarm by the German goalkeeper up to number 10, Fangman, who picked up a booking earlier on in this half. Atumbas is back on the field of play, and he'll chase back.
That's another goal clearance.
The goal clearance for the Germans. 43 seconds now left on the clock, and we've just lost an eye mask for the Thai number 7, Panya Woot. Again, as I say, he's the scorer of that penalty. The difference between the two teams. Ponchai told him to retreat back to his own goal. And now Germany really going all hands to the pump, and they've sent 3 of their players far forward. Atumbas is the only player that's back now. Tusing picks up possession following that throw out from the goalkeeper, but this is where Thailand want it, and they will try and hold on to possession. They go immediately looking for the kickboard, and it's Panyawut that keeps hold of the ball, but he's shoved.
He's won the foul for his team. He's done well there. Really good. The German was behind him and got frustrated and lashed out at him. So, well done, young man. We're down to 25 seconds, and I think that will be it. I can't see Germany getting another chance in this last 25 seconds. Captain of Thailand's over the ball.
Not too long to go now. Germany, is there one last chance of an attack? It's being brought forward very aggressively, and the Thai player's been pulled back by the German, but Thailand really performing diligently. It will be a goal clearance, but we've got 2 seconds left on the clock. Yeah. I think that will be it, because it will run all the way through for a goal clearance, and there is the buzzer. So Thailand progress through to that 9th place match on Thursday afternoon. That's the end of the action here. Pretty good performance from Thailand in the end. Panyawut, the only scorer in the game. The final score between the two, Thailand 1, Germany 0.